That's a good ribs.
You want some more? Eat another one.
It's right here.
When we came to Whati before for planning meetings, some of the elders who are here, they marked down the spots where they wanted water sampled and where they wanted fish sampled. So this is the same map we came up with. The orange areas is where people said that it was a good place to set nets for fish. Blue circles are where water sampling was decided.
We gotta go to that point, then we gotta go around.
Ah, okay.
At this camp here in Whati, we're doing water and fish samples and also having youth and elders from the community to participate so that they get a better understanding of how the samples are done and the different reasons why. And at the same time, any questions that they have for themselves or to better understand why they're being done, they have opportunity to ask. The sensors and everything moist so they don't dry out. And the samples that we take could also be used for baseline studies prior to any development or changes in the landscape or rivers. And they can come back to the exact same spot and they'll do the exact same test. So from 4 years ago to 4 years in the future, we can check if there's any change in the water purity or water cleanliness. 294.1.
Temperature 9.09.
9.09. Total dissolved solids.
0.1880.
Today, what we'll do is we go out on the lake and we'll deploy one of the nets, a 100 meter by 2 meter net, and we're targeting anything on the bottom. So it's a bottom set gill net, and hopefully we'll catch a fair number of whitefish and lake trout. For 5 years now, I've spent part of my summers working with the Fleet Show at various communities where we go to a lake where the community is located and we assess the state of the lake by looking at sediment, water, and fish.
Oh, here's a whitefish. Fish. It's good. Not bad. A lot of lake trout and a few whitefish. Okay.
We're getting a grip on the current state of affairs in terms of the fish And we have something now to compare later in time on which way it goes. It may never change and it may stay as it is now, but we have to be able to assess it periodically.
When you're holding it up, don't put it on your knee, because when it closes, it's gonna hurt. This one is a sediment sample, yeah.
This is the most beautiful net set. Perfect conditions, perfect lake. Setting itself. I'm just taking up space in the boat.
Sai hani sia te ti sida. Ata gotio da getio na. Tuna sai wi tun koni de. Ata khwaje ti. O tsache in beta te ate ti na. In beta te kona zo to wo ponge si goche. Etso wo ga na da te ti. Wo ke tse zun le sun ni ko. Wo ga na da te ti. Wo na da te ti. E do si di nige si no si ko ho si di si e ko wo de si di da ta wo ga ya te ti. Etso go hi di nige ya tsa da si. Shia si wo na da te ti, sa wo si wo na da te ti. Di nige na tsa wo ta da si go ka la de. Ha ni si wo na da te ti. Amme si ho si wo ko o si da ge go tsa dia da ti. Ta da na tsu we he di so ni ko. Da khung ga ka ti na go ti. E yi han ni ho ko ti on da ha nya la da go ge ti. Eta do ke tsa zun le sun ni ko ta wo tsa je ti de ta ti la ko. Ye tsa ku tsa tse e ye do tsa tse e la ko wa ta ne. Wo ko ge kha tsa ti ko wa tse di a si ne ji ho te ge di. Eta ha tse ti da yi se te ku ni tse la si. A zu wa tse ni di ho ne. Ye la ko montage la si ta je ti. Montage ni tla ta si ta ti na hi ne na te a si ta na kya ko la le. Ye ha tse di ra ko wa tse ni di so wo na da je ti ho ne. Ha ni ha tse ti ho na. Ni wa ye ti la ho ha wa zo.
Da ho de. Ko da kya da. Okay, Alexander.
The elder, I guess, with his opening prayer, I guess, it says that maybe today was our first day after we recovered a large, strong old ADD, and everybody did what they had to do, and we did our share of work, and we're all happy.
The planning meetings every morning, that's part of it. You know your backyard, so it's what's going on with the weather or what your feeling is about it. If you don't think it's a good idea to go, we're not going. It's that simple. There's fish that were caught last night. Paul very much wants to start the processing of the fish. So today's the opportunity for fish sampling. 20 whitefish and 20 lake trout would be perfect.
All right, gather around, guys. Now remember, whitefish don't spawn every year. They spawn every 2 to 3 years up here. And this guy is for sure going to be spawning in around a month.
That's my goal, to show them what I process each fish for. So how I take an aging structure, for example, from the head of a whitefish. Very important.
And you go a little bit behind that joining point. You have to be careful. Inside these capsules of jelly are bones. There's one, look at this. The secret to everything lies in here.
Adin dege esetsa inhi eseketsa zanjeti esla gyala neseti hani ta ho esle hoti la ni chesle athani hadi hona hasetile donde zo ala kweti hote da to seti ala isi moso donne jineli seti.
My personal hope is to have a lot of the youth opened up to the scientific and the exploration and the sample part, so that eventually these youth will help me work myself out of a job, so that they're the ones that will take everything further.
I guess I was selected for the fish camp, and then I decided to go because I wanted to be out on the land instead of in my community. The fish fillet, I mean, that's what I really miss, because that's what my grandpa used to cook, but then now he's not really around. And yeah, that's what I really miss, is the fish fillet. Once they're done cooking, they just yell out our name, and we just run there like children. When Sean Richardson mentioned something about environmental monitor, I was actually inspired by it, and I'm actually thinking about taking that program next year after I graduated. I'm out here because I never went on the lands for many years with my grandpa, and I missed the lands, so I choose to come here. I did a lot of things. I made a teepee. I help around with chores, go for woods, help out those people with the water and fish. Should be good for the youth right now to come out of the lands, learn all this stuff before all the elders are gone.